Salutations. Welcome to another Man Thanks Live where we discuss and have conversations about healthy marriages. With that being said, we always present one of the hardest questions in the world, and today's hardest question here live on YouTube is what's wrong with going 50-50 if asked up front? If she cannot display, do not pay. Fellas, it's very simple. Gone should be the days that you just date just to date just to hook up. This conversation is for men that is looking to date towards marriage. And if you are a man looking to date towards marriage, you got to make sure that you have the right foundation. And the right foundation needs to have in its key ingredient a man serving a woman serving a man, and together they're serving a family. Hi, we're live on YouTube. Just talking to myself. Mhm. Just talking to myself. One day I won't have to talk to myself. One day. One day. But a key ingredient that you need is a husband serving a wife and a wife serving a husband, and together they're serving the family. So why not start that from the very beginning? I really don't care who pays for the date, whether the man pays for the date or the woman pays for the date, or you both pay. Because payment doesn't really show you, or it's not even the top thing that we should be looking for when it comes to is this person capable of being a husband or wife? It's unreliable. A man paying for a date is so unreliable that most ladies will go, I would never, ever, ever go on a date with a man, go 50-50 on a date with a man. Do you know who I am? I am a part of the Sprinkle Sprinkle community. The Sprinkle Sprinkle community goes, ha, what? I am the prize. This is why a man should pay for the date. A man should pay for the first date because I am woman. And I'm here to remind you, men, that just because the woman looks good and she talks to you, but if she can't display the characteristics of a wife, then you paying is nah, non existent. Non existent. So, what's wrong with going 50-50 on a first date if asked up front? If asked up front. The problem is, fellas, a lot of ladies, they are taking on the mindset of some of you men. Yep. See, back in the day, the woman had to deal with some of you men that are body over character. So what ends up happening is when you're a body over character man, you prioritize what getting in between a woman's legs instead of prioritizing her character. So what you do is you will pay for the date, but if you don't get what you want at the end of the date, you ain't gonna talk to her no more. You deprioritize her and go, she ain't it. And some of you ladies have even dealt with it. You dealt with the man being acting like he's interested in you, but once you didn't display or give him your panties, he has nothing to do with you. So a lot of men are in the front pocket, and a lot of you ladies are in the back pocket doing the reverse of cash over character. Cash over character is a woman that won't go on a 50-50 date, but has the audacity, the expectations that the man should pay for the first date while she sits there, looks cute, talk to you, but she can't display characteristics of a wife. Maybe that's too much. Sprinkle Sprinkle community says, "Ha, I don't need to display characteristics of a wife. You have to be a man, and I'm going to belittle you as a man and say, if you are a man that says you go 50-50 and you don't pay for the date, you ain't a real man. A real man is a provider. A real man is a provider. And that's a society says that just because a man paid for the full date, he's a provider. But when you go Patrick Big David 5 steps ahead, 90% of men pay for the first date. The third leading cause of divorce is finances. So what I'm trying to get you ladies to understand, if you listen clearly, is just because a man paid for the date doesn't mean he's the better choice. You want to know who's the better choice between 50-50 and the man who pays for the date? Go on both dates and see what he's about. If you agree with me, put one in the comments. If you don't agree with me, put a two. But the thing about it is, we harp on who pays for the date, but on the date, fellas, you ain't having your eyes open because a lot of you guys don't have D discipline, and your D discipline stops you from looking at a woman as an object and seeing that all she brings on the first date is curves and conversation. Curves and conversation is cool if you're a man that's just trying to hook up. If that's what you're trying to do, just hook up with women, you on the wrong page. Curves and conversation is probably cool for you men that want to give a little bit of commitment. Not this, but you want to act like you guys are married. Y'all play house, but instead of actually committing in getting married, y'all pretend. Boyfriend, girlfriend living with each other. And what I'm trying to get you fellas to understand is, if she cannot display characteristics of a wife, if she cannot display a firm foundation of what marriage needs, husband serving a wife, wife serving a husband, together they're serving the family. If she can't display that on the first date, why are you paying for the date? Why are you paying for a date that a woman thinks that she can reserve showing wifey qualities, but she's entitled to you showing her a husband benefit? A husband brings stability, security, and love not to any woman, but to the right woman. And the right woman is his wife. So, security, he takes care of her mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, ah, and financially. So I'm not saying go into some struggle love. I'm saying, fellas, make sure before you give a woman financial security, she can display the characteristics that is needed for a healthy marriage. Give. Is she a giver? Let's do it this way. Play a little game. Let's say you are on the date. You can't use words and you can't hide behind your looks, but you still have to express, exhibit, display characteristics of courteous gestures. You got to do it physically. Let's talk in general. Which one of us on the date is doing that? Remember, you can't hide behind your looks, you can't hide behind words. So, men, go first. You the leader, go first. Oh, well, okay. I'll open the door for you. That's physical. That's a kind gesture. I'll pull out the chair. That's physical. That's a kind gesture. I'll I'll pay for the date. Oh my goodness. That's physical. Matter of fact, I do the grand gesture of them all and keep you safe on the date. That's physical. Now, ladies, it's your turn. It's your turn, ladies. It's your turn. On the first date, beyond you looking cute and talking to the man, what are physical acts of kindness that you can do? And I ain't talking sexual. We ain't talking sexual. No, 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 no. You should be saving that exclusiveness for your husband. Ah, every time I get on YouTube, there's another red pill man. And here comes another one. Here comes that Yajaketic guy. Yeah, that brand of encouragement. Oh my God. Oh my God. We got another. We got another sprinkle. Oh my goodness. This is why I'm a part of the sprinkle community. The sprinkle community, we don't have to deal with y'all men. Do you know what the sprinkle community is? No, you don't know us? Oh my goodness. The sprinkle community is us as women that we make a ridiculous statement like we choose the bear over the man. Sprinkle. We choose the bear over the man. Yes. Yes, ladies. Choose the bear over the man. We are decentering men. Yes. We are decentering. Yes, Karen. What do you want, Karen? Well, I got a question. If we're choosing the bear over the man, aren't we still in close proximity to the man? What do you mean, Karen? Well, guess what? The man deals with the bear as well. And sometimes the man got a pew pew. So if he got a pew pew and he knows how to take out the bear, then we back in proximity with the man. So why are we choosing the bear over the man? It's just a statement that Karen is right. We need to stop choosing the bear over the man. Karen, what do you think that we should do? Well, I think what we should do, if I, I'm not trying to take over your stuff or anything like that, but I think what we should do, I think we should choose the unicorn over the man. Karen, are you okay? Yes, I am totally okay. I'm saying choose the unicorn over the man because how many men have ever dealt with a real unicorn in their life? They haven't. So therefore, us women, sprinkle community, if we decide to choose the unicorn over the man, then we don't have to deal with these men. Because ain't no man ever came back and dealt with a unicorn before. Matter of fact, if a man even had a picture or anything to do with a real unicorn, oh, you can't even see my unicorn horn. There it is. There's my uni. Ladies, we need to unify and choose the unicorn over the man. By choosing the unicorn over the man, then we don't have to really ever deal with a man ever again. Mhm, mhm. Now, this plan of ours may not even work out at all because us choosing the unicorn over the man makes no sense neither because we still got to deal with men. But it sounds good in theory. Ladies, choose the unicorn over the man. Until the next salutations, put this inside your mind and overdose this in your spirit. Yeah.